Now let us try to solve this problem. The, this for loop is correlated to this for loop, because for each I value this for loop will execute from n to till j will become j is almost equal to 1. And also this for loop is also correlated because for each I value k will be execute till it become till it is almost equal to p or lesser than almost lesser than p. Okay, now let's try to solve this problem. This for loop will execute for n time, no doubt, and this for loop will execute. This is the easiest problem, that j by 2 each time j become j by 2 j by 2 j by 2, that this is nothing but log n base 2. This type of we discuss in details in previous video. And this, now look, this will execute log p base 2 time, because here p is given. Okay, now we need to find its return value. What q will be written? Q, each time q will increase by 1, and this for loop is executed for log p base 2 time. Now we need to write it in the term of n. So we need to find p value here. This p value is nothing but log n base 2, because this for loop will execute for log n base 2 time, and that much time value will be incremented. And now put here log n base 2, log n base 2. This is the time, this is the return value of this is, and this is the internal value q, but it will execute for total n time, so it will multiply by n. This is the return value of q. Now time complexity, look, this for loop and this for loop will not related, because for each p value, for each j value, this for loop is not executing each and every time. So what will be the time complexity? If time complexity of this for loop is a, then overall time complexity will be a, and this time complexity will be b, and this will c, then its time complexity will be a b plus a c. Which will be the highest, we will select that. Okay, now see, this for loop is executed for n time, and this for loop is executed for log n time. Okay, then overall will be n log n time. This is for this for loop, and correlated for loop, this for loop is executed n time plus n log n base 2. Clearly this is the highest, so time complexity of this algorithm will be n log n base 2. Okay, now try to solve this problem. What will be the time complexity of this algorithm? Look, clearly this for loop is executed for n time. Now we need to see that Is it a correlated for loop or internal for loop? Yes, for each I value this will execute for how many time? We will see after some minute, but for each I value this will execute. Okay. Now for I value equal to 1, look for this j equal to 1, j is lesser than equal to n. Okay, print hatch. Now break, look, it will execute from 1 to n. From here we can see that this will execute 1 to n, but after printing the anything that there is hash, there is a statement that is break. Break is nothing but if there is a break, then we need to out from the loop. So we will out from there this loop and return to this loop. Okay. Now, and if there is a return, return means out from function, and this is break. So break means return, break means break the current loop. If we encounter break in any loop, then we need to go out from that loop, and if we go out from the loop, this will execute only one time and we break, and each time for I equal to 2, again the same thing happen, that after printing one time hash, break will encounter and again we will go. So each time n into only one time this loop will be executed. Then overall time complexity of this algorithm will be order of n. Thank you. If you have any confusion, kindly write on comment box. Thank you.